Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is the King Hitman here, and you guys know, like, we're in the middle of, at this time of this recording, right? This is kind of a time-stamped recording. You guys are gonna find out why. You guys are gonna like this one, I hope. But you guys know we're in the middle of the anniversary on Global, in the middle of Tanabata on JP, which means it's that point in the year where things just heat up from here down the line. Like, this is the more excitable half of the year for Dokkan. So we're gonna have a lot of things on the way. One of those things is gonna be LR Carnival, baby. It has to be, baby, right? Like, I don't need leaks or some sort of insight or a V-jump scan, or which should be actually coming out a little bit after I record this. I don't know when exactly I'm gonna post it, but you guys might see the leaks before I post this. We'll see. But yeah, where it's gonna be, baby, right? Tanabata, the way they do it, the first half will be full power, you know, like Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kaioken Goku. Part 2 will be Jiren. Part 1 will be Vegeta and Trunks. Part 2 will be Merge Zamasu. Part 1 will be Gohan and Goten. Part 2 is, like, you guys know, it'll be Broly. You guys know how this goes. So I don't have to worry about explaining it to you guys. But with the understanding and full expectation that it is going to be a baby unit, the first question we have to ask is, what is he going to be named? I mean, first of all, he's going to be a Carnival LR. I have noticed, and I actually want to talk about, I think this is really, really intriguing to notice. Where is it? Where is it? Here. If you go through the Carnival LR so far, none of them transformed. Not a single one of them. Like, you can say Gohan turns into a great ape, sure. But, like, you guys know, I think you guys know what I mean when I say transform. None of them become a different character or iteration or anything. It's very bizarre. We're 0 for 5 when it comes to that. They all have, you know, a unique mechanic, or at least their leader skill, right? Like, I feel like this Goku is pretty bland. But, I mean, hey, listen, he's just not my cup of tea. It's whatever. Baby, I think his name is going to be who he is. I don't think he'll enter some sort of rage mode or transformation. That's more for the LR AGL, who is also going to be getting an EZA. So I think that's a massive factor in what I'm about to say. Youth, baby, nah. However, we're gonna go over this guy momentarily. Baby, they wouldn't do this if they were dropping a Carnival LR, baby. I think the whole point is he's probably gonna be able to run with the LR, the Carnival LR, and the Carnival, or just the LR EZA very soon, all right? Baby Vegeta is very much possible. I don't see it. Super Baby 1, very much possible. I just think at this point, like, we're going for the apex, right? We're going for peak, and peak is Super Baby 2. We also only have one Super Baby 2. That is one of the oldest SSRs in the game's history. This guy came out May of 2016. He is one of the oldest LR or SSRs in the game's history. This is crazy to actually think about. But yes, this guy, he was actually really, really good for a long, maybe I shouldn't say a long time. Let's just say he was good for a while, because he had the nuking leader skill, the very short-lived nuking era, and then of course he awakened into Great Ape Super Baby 2, so he actually got a better leader skill. He had Fierce Battle. He has a great link set. This is why I'm so not worried about Baby. He has such a good link set, and then of course he was a part of the INT team, and so his TUR worked fairly well with Buhan, into Buhan way two lifetimes ago when it comes to this Dokkan business, all right? So I think the unit will be named Super Baby 2, Carnival LR Super Baby 2. His typing, what would his typing be? I don't know. Int? I mean, Fizz? What could he use it the most? I think, actually, if you look at this, we only have Cooler for physical, and I think they're not going to double over the physical section yet for villains. So I think there's actually a fair chance he's Int. I think Int, I don't think STR, but I don't care. I literally don't care. I think Baby will be fine no matter what. He is going to help out all types of villains, so I'm not concerned about it. Now, when we get into the next parts, you guys know his leader skill. He's going to be a Carnival unit. It's already confirmed. This second path unit, this part 2 unit, is going to be a Carnival LR. It's going to be Carnival LR, baby. I will eat, I don't even want to say it, because if it's not Baby, I'm going to be kind of pressed. I will eat my sock, bro. I will eat the sock in my drawer right now if I do not get this Carnival LR Baby announced in the next couple of days. But yeah, his leader skill, I think, is going to be GT bosses, but he leads a fair amount of categories. Like if you go over, where's the LR? If you go over to the LR, baby, he leads so many, or he not leads, he's on so many teams. So I'm really, I need to translate this to English. Where's the English version I pulled up, bro? Goodness, I'm looking terrible. This is making me look bad. What is this? Where is he? There he is. Shout out to the Dokkan wikis, all of them, all Dokkan Info, Dokkan FYI 2.0, all of them. Appreciate you guys. He's on so many teams, and a lot of these teams actually never got real representation or were never really prominent. They were just teams that were kind of thrown together and scrapped together all of these years. It really sucks because we're too far into the category era for this to be still an issue. But let's just go one by one. Artificial life forms never got its real representation. However, I think we're good. Like if you go look at, is it Cell that leads it, right? It's Cell, and it's Cell or one of the Gammas. Oh no, it's okay. So it's definitely Gamma 2. Is it Gamma 2? It's Gamma 1, isn't it? I'm a terrible person. I think it's Gamma. Oh gosh. Oh geez. Okay, it's Gamma. It's Gamma 1, so it still has a very prominent unit as its leader skill. So I think we're good on that transformation boost. We're not worried about that giant form. No, because I don't think that this baby is going to be on, even if he has the grade 8 baby, I guess he would be on giant form. But I think he's going to be a standalone super baby too. I don't think he's going to be grade 8 baby. Conquest of Terror, it could use it, but I mean, not really. Target Goku, no. That final trump card, not really. Revenge is a very possible option. Revenge is, I think the Revenge leader is still just AGL Bardock. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. I don't feel like is it? No, Android 17s, they don't lead that. Yeah, so I think it's just AGL Bardock. That's actually really weird. And then Inhuman Deeds, grade 8 power, like no. I actually, Inhuman Deeds is a very possible one. Inhuman Deeds has never gotten true. It's weird, bro. Like these teams they've never gotten real representation. It's very bizarre. But yeah, that's all I got. I mean, at this point, you guys get it, right? GT bosses. I think he's going to lead GT bosses. I guess Corroded Body and Mind is possible. Battle of Fate, hell no. I think it's fine to say that he's probably going to lead GT bosses. They've been begging for that lead for a very long time, so I wish him the best. If you look at the category, that's going to give him a fair amount of partners to use that are GT units with big bad bosses. I wouldn't say... Oh man, this is where I start to get stressed because you realize how bad this team really is and how much help it really needs. It is getting help on the way, all right? So we do have the Int Cell and Physical Frieza, the GT iterations of these units that are going to be EZA. They're already confirmed with Tanabata's live stream a couple weeks ago. So they're on the way. I mean, help is on the way, but it's not too much. Like you still might lose the fight, all right? So this team's probably going to be terrible. Like I said, that baby is actually probably going to be the most viable partner for him off the top of our heads. I'm hoping, bro. All I can do is hope at this point. I'm hoping that this baby, this Carnival LR baby, is not the type of unit that needs to fight a pure hybrid Saiyan unit. I don't need you to fight Saiyans, bro. I need you to fight everybody. If it's a villain, I need you to still be proficient. I need you to be not just good, I need you to be great. So we'll see what that is. And then for this guy, he can EZA on like any world tournament they feel like doing. I know it's supposed to be lined up so that they EZA, or not EZA, I'm sorry, TUR. He's supposed to awaken at some one point or another. It's supposed to be predictable. I'm not looking into all that to figure out exactly when he's gonna awaken. He did come on JP almost a year and a half ago, like to the day. Actually, it is to the day. It's a year and a half ago to the day. I'm recording this on the 17th. Timestamps, whatever. And then he came out on Global last year for the for March. I mean, he could just awaken, right? And that would be another hopefully decent option. I mean, we'll see what he does. He's not a terrible base, right? He does raise defense. He gives himself 2 separate attack and defensive buffs, but it's this reliance on fighting a Saiyan enemy that kills me. And then he recovers 20% HP. That's a massive amount of recovery for a unit that's just a world tournament unit. He's a very solid base for a TUR. Now, like I said, GT bosses, who knows what it's going to do, bro? Like oh my gosh, I'm so concerned, bro. I'm so concerned. I don't know, man. This team is wishy-washy. It's not looking too good. Hopefully these guys are good, not mid, but the odds that they're mid are fairly high. It's looking like real bad. All right, so that's all I've got to say for that section. Now, next up, I can't guess at super attacks. It's going to be a whole bunch of scraps from like just his fights with Goku, bro. Like, who knows what they're gonna do? I'm not going through all like the thinking of which one exact moment it's gonna primarily be based on. That's not fun for me. All right, so who knows what he's gonna do? I'm sure he's gonna debuff just because villains love to debuff. They always have. And then his passive skill, who knows what the hell he's gonna do? I told you guys, I only have one request. I know this guy's still obviously gonna be dependent on fighting a Saiyan enemy. Every single baby pretty much is, except for the InstaTUR I was referring to, and those free-to-play, that free-to-play AGL one that awakens from the base GT Vegeta. It's real bad, bro. It's terrible. All right, so that's all I've really got for his passive skill and things like that. I don't think he'll have some transformation. I already told you guys, I think he'll have a phenomenal link set. His teams, he will lose giant form, and that's pretty much it, actually. Yeah, he'll just lose giant form. Yeah, I know, baby. Listen, planetary destruction requires that you blow up a body, like a spatial body or something like that. I wouldn't be opposed to him being on planetary destruction. Like, I think I'd be perfectly fine. We can understand his conquest of Earth and his conquest of, like, just terrorizing entire civilization. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but at least he's not on worldwide chaos either. No, he's not. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that one before I started recording. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that there, all right? That's really all I've got for this guy. I don't care what typing he is. I would hope his leader skill is going to be helpful. I will say, if he's a GT boss leader skill, he has to... We've got to find a way for him to help the GT bosses. Because, like, when your rotations are going to be... the two baby EZAs, and then the other rotation is gonna be like a floating baby as your lead, or maybe you keep them on rotation and like AGL Super 17, or like this Tech Adult baby, or Tech LR Super 17. Like, what are we really doing here? You feel me? Physical Omega, it sucks. He's getting the help he's been screaming for like a good year and a half now. He's too far gone. I know you guys think he's gonna be great. He's too far gone. I'm sorry. Somebody has to say it. Okay, so I don't have faith in Omega Shinron to be some super elite option alongside these units. But I mean, I would hope that, listen, his links that you got big bad bosses, you just might have a chance. All right, so, and Shadow Dragons is super powerful defensively. So maybe he can compensate for some of that defense that I am worried about, along with, of course, he raises his defense for one turn upon super. That's it. That's all I've got for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I just really want to... I'm hyped for this. If you guys don't know, or you couldn't tell by now, I really like those... I guess I can say space traveling warrior, terrifying conqueror, big bad bosses type units. Like, I like Turles, I like Cooler, I'm happy for Baby and Dokkan, but the first two are literally some of my favorite movie bosses. Like, they're some of my favorite villains. I like, you know, Kid Buu, even though he's not like a space traveler. Well, you get what my mindset is, right? So I really like things like that. Yeah, Turles. I said Turles. What am I talking about? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys have a good one. I appreciate you guys stopping by, hearing me out. If you did, it is the Young King Hitman. Let me know what you guys want from this baby. I'm all for hearing you guys out. It's really just, at this point, we're waiting on the leaks or some sort of announcement to figure out what he does. Only time will tell. But Young Hitman is off this.